Hi Aquarius, this is Tara and welcome to your Psychic Tarot forecast. And I want to apologize how late I am this month. One of the reasons is this wonderful pup. His name is Jersey, and he's wanting to play. He's 1 week old. He's 1 week old, and our 10-year-old pup went into spirit at Christmas Eve, and we very much missed her. But the exciting thing about all of that was we heard from her from the other side, or from the spirit side, and that has been a blessing to us. So we've decided to get this wonderful spirit himself, and he's very grounding. You know, animals do that, don't they? They ground us because you have to be in that present moment with them. So I wanted to again say I apologize, and I know that we like to get our readings and our forecast at the beginning of the month. So again, sorry for the tardiness, but I am thinking of you guys, and I am pulling 4 cards for you for this month from John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck, and this one wants to come out. And okay, any of you guys, if you'd like to subscribe, I encourage you to do that. That way you'll get the readings in your inbox each month. All right, so let's go ahead and start the reading. On to you, Aquarius. What's going on in your life? And this is April 6th, but you know, hey, let's just see what's going on. Well, the first card of your 4-card spread is a Major Arcana card, and this is awareness, which is, in the traditional tarot, this is the same as the Magician card. And to me, the Magician card represents someone who's ready to make some things happen in their life. They're ready to make some dreams come true. I feel a little bit of mischievousness around this. I feel like you want to dazzle and some bright lights, and there's some, like a magician would be. And this particular card, you can see that they're focusing, the artwork is focusing on his 7th chakra and that spiritual awareness. I brought all crystals today because I have a feeling that this is the 3rd reading, and so far there's been occasions to use several of them. And in this case, spiritual awareness has to do with the 7th chakra. Selenite is wonderful for that. Pay attention to guided messages you're getting. Pay attention to angelic forces around you. And I say forces, that doesn't usually go with angelic, but it feels like that some of you have a community of counsel of people around you that want to help you make some decisions that are in your best interests. Maybe some of you are thinking about starting a family. Maybe some of you are thinking about moving. Maybe some of you want to co-create in your business and you want some guidance on that. So it might be fun to use, selenite, or especially amethyst is wonderful to do that. This is in the shape of the pyramid, which is interesting. Look on top of his head. It kind of looks like the light is in pyramid form. And this is about awareness. And when I work with people, and it's whether it's on the phone or in person, quite honestly, and energetically, I'll see sometimes a pyramid in their back. And to me, that means that there is old world knowledge, old ancient knowledge that they can tap into. And so that's what I'm picking up with you guys in general. Again, this is a general reading. If this doesn't connect with you, then watch your rising and your moon sign as well, because sometimes the messages will come from one more than the other. I know that happens to me when I look at other videos, so just saying. But I do feel like there's an awful lot of movement around you. Now, this could be with all the super consciousness going on right now. You are an Aquarian. You are the age of Aquarius. We did have a super duper eclipse in March that shifted people, and is shifting people tremendously. The consciousness of the world, and I thought some of you want to step out and speak your piece and your message and so forth and so on. So this could be a lot about tuning into that, being prolific with that, and understanding where you're coming from, your time on this earth. This feels very channeled to me, and what this time on earth means to you and what you mean to other people. Okay, you're the Magician. All right. Well, this card came up before, so we'll see if this is a theme. All right, so this second card is an emotion card. This is about how we feel, what we're wanting to happen in our life, our emotions. This can be about love. It can be about friendship. And it's called discontent and boredom. But if you look at it, if he just turns around, there is a meadow behind there. There's a castle. There's everything that he might need. So this is like switching your way of thinking. This is, to me, just feels like making things lighter. Actually, letting go of some baggage. It might be that simplifying. Not only what's around you. If you feel cluttered, just simplify, get rid of, have garage sales, give to Goodwill, whatever the case be around that. And also simplify your mind and your emotions and how you feel about things. It doesn't have to be so, sometimes we get our feelings get so involved and entangled with other people. I guess what I'm saying is ground yourself. You got two cards that are really, one is 7th chakra and the other one is about grounding yourself. Okay, because when we're grounded, then we can receive messages. If we're not grounded, then we can't. It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it? So some of you, I feel like, you've been waiting for things to happen. I'm hearing that for some of you, delays are over, but I'm hearing for some of you, there are a couple more delays, but that's okay because you're moving in the right direction. You could be literally moving again. You could be moving on to a better situation for yourself and for your loved ones and for those around you. I do feel like there's a type of organization you need to do. I do feel like some of you have been scattered, so I'm feeling like there's a type of organization. Make it as simple as possible. When you put your day together, allow this much time for this, a break, this much time for this, break. It's just like flowing into it and not feeling all that scatteredness. Okay, and then when you turn around, there's a lot to be. This is like the 4 of Cups. So there's a lot to be gained by just looking at what you do have. You have a rose garden right outside of your window. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you all have another chakra card. This is the solar plex. So this chakra is, of course, about our inner strength, our power, inner power, our lion or lioness, how we put ourselves out in the world, how we communicate what we really need from our heart space and out through our mouth and in our emotions. So, boy, I knew I was going to need these crystals today. I'm telling you, this has been interesting with all readings. So this is citrine. It's wonderful for any of you that want to feel like you want to dwell more into what it is you need for yourself, to give yourself more power. It's great for any intestinal or stomach aches or anything that's bothering you in that region. Again, it's any color yellow crystal. This is citrine. I just love it. So this is again about owning your power, and this could be also saying how you feel in certain groups and decisions to be made, and really espousing that. Really, saying how you feel, and if it's not working out for you, then that's okay, because you need to really focus on yourself. That's what this is saying. Focus on that inner god or goddess that's within you, your lion or lioness. Okay? All right, and so for your 4th card, this is a pretty cool card. This spiritual partnerships and alliances. All right. So there's a lot of growth and meaning and exposure around being aligned with other people at this particular time. And this is about meeting new groups of people. This is about furthering what you do have with who you're with. There's a real togetherness. As you can see, the arms and the hands are like this. So they're really combining forces to make something big. And I feel like some of you are going to have several projects or opportunities to choose from. So when I look at this card, I'm seeing the blue, particular blue flag. And usually blue to means, and I'm slowing down a little bit when I'm talking, it could be the throat chakra, saying what you need, but it's also feeling like there's a bit of nurturing coming out of this as well. There's a bit of feeling of, when I see blue and I'm working with people, this is just an archetype for it. But I see the motherly kind of love and that. So that to me is what's standing out, is a real connection of love, and I'm getting the chills, between forces, between people, between projects. It's like sinking your teeth into it and really feeling that. And that is grounding you and helping you to turn around. So I love that for you, Aquarius. That is a pretty awesome card for you. I'm going to choose real quick an Archangel card. All right, well, this one came up before, so interesting. This is patience. And this card is about nurturing your garden, your energetic garden, your abundance garden, your relationship garden. This is from Archangel Joseph. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Well, I was just talking about nurturing. So nurture these relationships, nurture these alliances, nurture yourself within these particular relationships, these alliances, these groups, whatever you're in. And she's watering her plants. She's really watching them bloom. She's waiting for the big bang to come. So, have patience with that. Know that you've put a lot of time and effort into all of your projects, all of your relationships, and just let the flow go right now. We've gone through these eclipses. It's starting to unroll or roll for you. It's starting to unravel the good. So be it. Let it come. I wish you the best, Aquarius. If you'd like a personal reading, it's much more in depth. It's much more detailed. I pull cards. I do your numerology. I intuitively go into it. I look into crystal. And they're all towards questions that you have for me. So let me know if you want to do that. You can reach me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com, or you can go on the website at www.taraventura.com and schedule a reading there. All right, friends, have a blessed month, and I will see you soon.